feel very confident. Now, listen, it gets dicey in those late rounds. Your war board goes to hell. People get taken. You thought we're going to be there, and all of a sudden you're like, I didn't go to Lupe Fiasco's pro day. I haven't been in touch with Childish Gambino's agent. I don't have a relationship with them, so we're going to scramble. Here's the deal, all right? Based on Ian, the Rap Sheet Rappaport's presence here, and Ian has a deep knowledge of hip-hop and rap that we've talked about over the years. It's not a joke. He really does. Don't make jokes. We are going to do a rap draft. We know these people. We've seen them for years, and we're going to go around, and we're going to do a 3-round draft. There's 5 of us here. There'll be 5 picks per round, and then it will snake to go back and forth. And this is pure rappers, not rap groups, not rap ensembles, not R&B. This is straight individual solo artist rappers, and to each his own. Believe me, if you think there's no stakes to this, there's something called social media who has opinions about rappers, and they will be very... The Titans could not submit the pick at the real draft and would take less crap than we will if we get someone you don't like. So, Ian, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
L.A., are you ready?
We ready.
Hey, is there time on the clock, or how's this work?
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Yeah, 30 seconds.
30
All right,
okay.
Ian, you're on the clock.
All right. I'm not fielding trade calls. Okay.
No
I know
trades.
people are calling. No trades. I've made the pick. And I'm picking at number 1 overall, the greatest rapper of all time, the Notorious B.I.G.
All right.
Obviously, my favorite, never saw him in concert, still haunts me to this day. The greatest single of all time with Juicy. Greatest freestyle of all time, live at the Palladium with Tupac. The greatest collaboration of all time, Get Money with Junior Mafia. Notorious B.I.G., first overall.
Boom.
Great job, Ian. Great job. Now, listen.
With a bang.
We got Ian, Cam, Kimmy, Isaiah, myself. And then we'll snake. That's the order, which means, Cam Jordan, you were on the clock. You cannot draft a Notorious B.I.G., but any rapper ever is yours.
I'm walking in like Kevin Costner on draft day. Like I'd already written this down. I said, this is my guy. So I'm gonna say, my man said, I hope I'm fishing in the right pond, and I hope you catch it on to every line. Who am I? The best rapper alive. Lil Wayne.
Hey, Lil Weezy.
There he goes.
Off early. All right, Lil Wayne.
Come on.
For Cam.
Okay, that means Kimmy, you are on the clock.
Kimmy on the clock. This is high pressure because I feel like there are also like generational differences and music differences, and I'm so nervous because, as Kyle said, it's so easy to get canceled on social, especially in a battle of the greatest rappers of all time. If I'm picking third, I'm looking at the board. I'm taking Jay-Z.
Jay-Z is gone.
Jay-Z, the faces right now, I'm sorry. My preference, Jay-Z, I think he's one of the best lyricists. He's incredible, in my opinion. Kyle, this is so stressful. That's what I'm going to stick to. Isaiah is next, right, Kyle? Correct us?
All right, let's get this thing back.
Isaiah, you are on with the 4th overall pick. Lil Wayne's gone, Jay-Z's gone, and Biggie is gone. Anybody else is your pick. Go ahead.
All right, I'm going to do this. First, I'm going to give you 2 tips, Kyle. I'm going to ask you, how do you want it? All right, and then for all my people on the West Coast, you see somebody dancing like this. Who is it? It is Tupac. Let's go. Tupac is the greatest of all time. Let's not play any games. Let's get this thing rolling.
All right, Tupac. All right.
Oh, the fact that he's associated with the West Coast.
I love that we have the L.A., New York, like a true East Coast, West Coast thing going on here, right?
I mean, this is
like
welcome to my life. This is what it is. It's great.
That's pretty cool. And Isaiah on the West Coast just took Tupac. It's perfect. So I get back-to-back picks here, and I am thrilled right now.
You like your board?
Yeah, it's one of these things where I'm sprinting up. The guys that I wanted are there. So with the 5th overall pick in the Good Morning Football rapper draft, Kyle Brandt selects Nas.
Yeah.
I'm thrilled about this.
Yeah.
When I was very young, the album Illmatic was a roommate of mine started playing it. New York State of Mind is probably my favorite rap song from top to bottom. The hook is incredible. I love that he is here. I thought he was going to go 1 and 2. Nas is off the board and a first-round pick. There it is. Ian, break down the first round.
I was a little surprised at the Weezy selection, although New Orleans, that kind of makes sense. I'm supportive of Kimmy's Jay-Z pick. Isaiah calling Tupac the greatest rapper ever hurt my soul. And I've seen Nas in concert like 3 times, one of the greatest lyricists ever. Nas is awesome, so great pick, Kyle.
All right, guys, guess who's on the clock?
You.
Me! I'm going again to start the second round. I got my war board here. I don't know if it has a hole in it. I don't see Vanilla Ice or Everlast or my guy Snow. I don't see them anywhere here. But to that related note, you better believe that with the first pick of the second round of the Good Morning Football Rapper Draft, Kyle Brandt is selecting Eminem and is thrilled
There
about
we
it.
go.
Go way, way back. Eminem blew up when I was in college. It was at every party. It was at the fraternity parties, the sorority parties, the football parties, the theater parties, all of them. And he was, of course, at the ultimate party at the Super Bowl. I have Eminem to go now with Nas, and I am thrilled. I already have an A+ draft grade by Pete Prisco, who'll be breaking this down afterwards.
He's so
but go ahead. He's very mean. Not to this one.
Got it.
Isaiah Standback, you are back with the second pick of the second round.
You know what? I respect that pick, Kyle. I highly regard Eminem. He's one of my favorite. I was going to stay on brand and go Bubba Sparks, but I figured that'd be a little bit too easy. Let's go ahead and go with somebody who said that roses really smell like boo-boo.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
There we go.
Andre
Yes.
Stats.
Oh, that was so
baby. One of
good.
the best lyricists of all time.
I was hoping someone would think he was
All right.
a sleeper and I could snipe
Hope
him.
is not a strategy, Kimmy. Hope is not a strategy.
Andre 3000.
The whole room went nuts when, as soon as he said the roses, I was actually going to take him with my pick, but with Eminem available, I
it's not a
shifted.
strategy.
Kimmy, go ahead. You're up.
I'm going to get my pick in quickly, but that is Andre 3000 is incredible. That was the very first album I had downloaded on my iPad Nano.
Let's go.
Incredible. Love the Andre 3000 of it all. But I'm going to go generational here. I'm going to take a lot of slack for it. But Kendrick Lamar, if you look at lyricists, if you look at a guy for the culture, he has reset the world. I think he's incredible. Kendrick Lamar, add him to my roster.
Excellent job,
Okay,
Kimmy.
that's why I thought I was going back to the top of the list. Okay.
Oh, man.
You know, when you get smart.
All right, Cam. Start the
We're in
clock.
City. What are we doing? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Fine, I'm going to stay on the West Coast anyways. I'm going to say, tell me when to go. Hit me with a little E40.
Hey.
Back in the day, look, all high school, I was out there going. I got to the Bay up in Berkeley, and I wanted a Ghost Rider whip so tough. Like, so it's for me, it's tell me when to go. Double albums, choices, all that. You know what it is. It's, my ish bang.
Yeah.
That's good.
I'm not sure if Kyle knows what you were talking about. Kyle looks like
Did Cam actually say the name of the rapper? I don't know who he's talking about. Who is it?
E40.
40.
40 water. Come on.
E40. Okay.
Come on, man.
That's the stuff you spray on hinges to make it open. All right, I got it. Yeah.
No, it's
E40.
WD-40.
All right, he's
E40
off
is
the board, which
40 ounce
means
bounce.
he was like,
we are back to Ian.
Okay, and I
Ian
got
started the
back-to-back,
whole
right?
draft. Yes, you go back to back. Remind us who you picked with the first overall pick.
The greatest rapper of all time, Notorious B.I.G.
Okay, so the last pick of the second round, you're on the clock.
I'm actually surprised that this guy has lasted so long. He was one of my inspirations growing up. If you ever had the question, where my dog's at? The answer was, of course, right here. DMX.
Yeah. Great.
Sadly passed away recently. One of the best, one of the most fiery rappers of all time, and a great, really underrated lyricist, kind of more of a period piece than anything else, just because I don't feel like he had the longevity that maybe he should have.
Yes.
But to me, huge impact in my life. All right.
No, hold on. We got to review the second round.
okay.
Ian, take a break. Ian is our inspiration. So, Isaiah, stand back. Put on your analyst hat and break down the second round and how you think the picks went.
You know what? The second round was strong. Ian, you came with it, man.
Ian-
DMX is definitely on my hot
Ian's
list.
killing
E40 on the West Coast. Okay, I see what you're doing there, Cam. A lot of people don't know about it. They need to know about it. He's been rapping for 30 plus years. Kendrick Lamar, I think that was I think might be a reach. That might have been a reach there, Kenny, the second round. Might have been. 3 stacks, nobody's going to argue with that. And Eminem, definitely nobody's going to argue with that. So overall, pretty strong. One reach, a lot of teach. One reach, a lot of teach.
I disagree on the
All
reach.
right.
He
You
was
reach
gonna-
can't not teach.
second round?
Hey, come on if you want to. He gonna serve you.
Do you not remember when the Drake and the
I have a
Kendrick
couple
beef was all
observations.
happening? It was
All right.
come on.
Go ahead.
All right, Kimmy, first, my observation for you. I'm going to ask you in the third round to shed your tone of apologetic. You pick who you want. The people
but
around you,
it's
don't listen to them. You pick who the hell you want.
Ignore
you
the
take any
haters.
rapper you want.
Thank
Okay?
you.
That's
Like
what
the
rap is
pressure
about,
cooker's
being
getting real.
yourself. Okay?
Thank you. I needed that,
Lastly.
Kyle, and I appreciate
Lastly.
you. Thank you.
Let's go.
I respect you. Now, Ian, are you getting some hot reports or something?
No.
Okay, good.
No.
All right, people
Insider
just
trader for me.
applauding your picks.
Yeah.
Before
Yeah,
Ian
great,
makes
yeah.
his last pick, I want you to understand that we're going to put the full screen out of all of the picks, all 15 picks, and people are going to say, oh, they have the best lineup, they have the best team, all right? They're going to put it all out. This pick you're about to make, Ian, is going to make or break whether you win the draft. This is a hugely pivotal pick because there's some squads out there.
Yeah.
So without further ado, here is Ian Rappaport with the first pick of the third and final round in the rap draft.
When we're debating Hall of Fame, NFL Hall of Famers, there's something that happens where we sort of will look at a player and you say, yes, he played like a Hall of Famer, but his career was too short. Terrell Davis, I know.
Sure.
there was a window in time, but like, is he a Hall of? And the answer is yes, because of the impact he made and the absolute quality of when he was on the field. And that is why I will select LL Cool J.
All right.
That's my
so
third
good.
pick. Career was cut
Let's
short
go.
tragically because he decided to become an actor. And that hurts. And that hurts. Now, he is on TV, so that's cool. I know he's richer than anything. But some early classics like Around the Way Girl, Can't Live Without My Radio, Mama Said Knock You Out. I mean,
That is fantastic.
this was my guy. This was my guy. And the fact that he turned to acting, it sucks. It honestly sucks. But it doesn't take away from the greatness.
Ian, as far as tragic ends of rap careers, deciding to go to NCIS is a pretty good one. You know,
It's not bad at all.
All right, Ian is done. He's got his squad. We will judge it shortly. But Cam Jordan, you have your third and final pick in the rap draft.
Oh, now I don't know where to go with this because, again, when I'm thinking about these rappers and I think about, Pastor Troy, Gucci Mane, I'm thinking, Slim Thug, what really got me into that Southern rap, but Gucci, he's Atlanta. So I'm gonna skip the Ludacris, the T.I., Young Jeezy.
Skips Atlanta.
I'm skipping all Cantlanta. I'm gonna go with my childhood favorite, Busta Rhymes. Got
That's
you
a good
on the check.
Good one.
Come on.
I love Busta Rhymes.
Oh, yeah, you didn't know where I was going until we
You just
went.
pick
You know what I'm
Isaiah's
saying?
pick?
Hey,
Busta, let's go.
we're good.
Swipe.
That song where he
Swipe.
samples the Knight Rider theme, I love that one.
Okay.
All right, so he's gone. Kimmy, you're on the clock.
Because I still got love for the streets. It's D-R-E. Dr. Dre has to be the answer here. I'm
Dr.
surprised
Dre.
he actually fell all the
Surprised he
way
wasn't
to the
taken.
third round. I know, so am I. So
Big producer.
here I am. It's my time to let it shine. One of the greatest Super Bowl performances across the street from us right here in LA at SoFi. He is everything and more. Dr. Dre, nothing but respect, my
Zay,
man.
the way you look at me, I know I did the right thing. You know what I'm saying?
Leave you. That's okay.
I
You know
did
what?
what I was supposed to do.
My list has all been checked off. Okay, I had a whole list right here. Bus, I thought was going to be my one I was going to slide through. This one, most people aren't going to know about it, but you need to know about it. He's been climbing my charts. Matter of fact, he's really the only person that I listen to right now. He's not a legend, but he will be. His name is Toby Nwigwe.
Yes.
You need to get
great
him
pick.
on game. If you guys haven't listened to him,
Non-combine invite.
Listen up. He's
North
a sleeper
Texas guy,
pick. But I guarantee you, every single
Small
rapper
school
legend
non-combine invite.
will
like
tip their hat at this man. He is an absolute GOAT. Name the last rapper you know who has his own shoe made with one of the sneaker brands. This dude is on the climb. If you don't know about him, Ian, go check him out.
Love it.
Monumental.
I got you. Whoops.
That's incredible. Like, you had to go to the pro day, no combine, but the real ones know that, like, he's doing some. That's an incredible thing. So I have Mr. Irrelevant, okay? Or do I? Let me think about this. There's some names out there, and there are some dogs out there, literally, who are just sitting there waiting to be drafted. But in the year 1988, I went to something called summer camp, and one of my counselors, who was probably fired, played us an album from a group that I think you know of, and the album was called Straight Outta Compton.
Yeah.
I am taking Ice Cube as the last pick of
Love
the
it.
GMFB rapper draft, a draft that I think I won, and I performed this rapper draft with no Vaseline, and you better believe it. And there he is. I love this squad. Let's go. Come on.
Can we get a look? Can we
All right,
get a
Ian,
look at
we're
our
done.
final board?
We're done.
Selection.
What are your
Let's take a look.
takeaways?
Mine is the best.
Yours is the best.
I love my lineup.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
I feel
mean,
good about
nothing
all
but
of ours.
legends.
Okay.
Pure quality, lyricists, energy, a lot of energy, nothing but legends.
Okay, Kimmy Checks, what do you think?
I feel strong. I feel good. But honestly, looking at all 15 of those, I think we killed it. I think Twitter will be semi-nice to us, Kyle.
I'm sort of hurt I couldn't throw any Arizona legends in there like Willie North Pole, Steezy, but like when you say greatest rappers alive, you had to start off with Lil Wayne.
Little win. All right, maybe we can do our fourth round draft just in the commercial break. It is time for a quick break. This will be up on Twitter momentarily for all of you to vote on and give us your thoughts.
Everybody knows you judge by the first round.